something to this argument, Jonathan Hoenig. That is, you know, bubbles have been the death of us. So is there a way to prick them before they come back and prick us?
I don't think so, Neil, and I have to say I respectfully disagree with you that, you know, bubbles have been the death of us.
You don't respectfully disagree, you just disagree. It's not a respectful thing.
Yeah, all right, guilty. I mean, the truth is, in my opinion, the Fed actually distorts the money supply. We saw the Fed actually create a bubble just in the last couple of years with keeping interest rates artificially low. That part and parcel fueled the, you know, the huge bubble in real estate. So I think the Fed, with very altruistic, I suppose, intentions, really creates more problems than it solves.
Mark Tatge, can you control a bubble before it's a bubble?
I think this is bubble-headed. It's a case of pointy-headed academic nonsense. I mean, where does Bernanke think he is? Back at Princeton? Come on. I mean, it's a ridiculous idea. And where was the Fed when it was supposed to be imposing regulations on bank capital, on off-balance sheet lending? What was it doing? Why isn't Bernanke addressing those kind of problems rather than this bubble-headed nonsense?
Well, Quentin, there is the worry, too, that one man's perception of a bubble is just a legitimate rise in the value of something, too, right?
Look, when bubbles burst, it feels like the seventh circle of hell, but bubbles are great things because people invest in bubble stuff because it's disruptive. They know it's going to change the economic environment. And that's true of internet, and it's true of railroads in the 19th century, it's true of radio in the 20s. Always something good is going on, it gets a little out of line and blows up, but what remains
and that's a healthy thing? You're saying that whole process
yes, it is. The real problem is leverage. It was margins in the 20s. It was bonds at the turn of the century. It was all kinds of weird junk financing. In housing, you can buy one. If they can keep an eye on the means of leverage, great, go ahead.
See,
but don't try to stop the technology.
I think Quentin just hit on a crucial point here, Trace, that if you see people leveraging up to the hilt and what might be a new fixation, is there a way